All right, we got the old carpet laid on top. What do I see? I wish I had a little bit more fabric on the side here, but it should work. As far as this is concerned, I have to try to take, so this is riveted in to this panel, and then the carpet is ripped, so, and then the carpet's stapled. So we're gonna run the carpet on first and then see what I do about these. Yeah, I'll figure that out. But right now I gotta cut down the center here and try to open this up. All right, so we just mocked it in. Now we're gonna start kind of cutting the little slots for all the screws, and for this piece here, it's pretty tight because this sits so high. So I got a little extra carpet, which is great, but I don't know how that's gonna look in this corner. But as soon as this is actually done and in, and I can get these side pieces in, then I can actually put all this stuff in, but I have to get these in first, just to make sure it sits right. Or actually, no, I'm gonna put all this stuff in first. Then we're gonna put these pieces on, because then I know the carpet is good with the bigger stuff. So this piece and the center console, everything has to go in before I put these side pieces in case I have to stretch something or cut a little bit more. So we still have to cut holes up here, and all the holes for down here. But right now it's the best mock-up. All right guys, so far she's coming along. About to screw in the screws here, put the center piece in, make sure it all fits, and put the cover up here. I have to fix one of the push clips on the black pieces that I painted. And yeah, she's getting there, guys. She's getting there. I'm dripping. All right, most of the interior is back together. Look at that. The black came out so good. Really, really good. It's finally starting to come along. I need the window guide. That's the only reason why I didn't put this door panel back on, but I'll mock it up so you guys can see it. Now I have to cut the holes for the seat sliders, seat rails. So I'm gonna do that and then figure out what to do with those side trims. And then that's the last piece. So I gotta do the 4 holes and then the seatbelt hole. And that's it. But the radio fits perfectly, look, and I can still cover it. So that worked out great. Oh man, she's coming along, she's coming along. All right guys, the seats are in, the door panels are in, all the interior pieces are in. I'm a little disappointed right now because for some reason, the back fucking window is not working again. It's not making a clicking noise, it's not, the computer's not making a noise, the power window control module is not making a noise. I mean, I don't know. I'm at this point, maybe I disconnected it and I forgot to connect it back in. I gotta look back at the YouTube videos to see where I left off, because I remember, I'm pretty sure I clipped everything in and plugged everything in before because it was working. So I don't know, I gotta look at the YouTube videos to see where I left off with the interior. But seats are in, they're not bolted in, we're still waiting for the rails to come in. They come in tomorrow. And then I can put the sliders on the seats and then the rails and then bolt it in. But this is pretty much what she looks like. Versus what she looked like before. There's a crack in the dash. I don't know guys can see that there. But from here, it looks like this whole piece inside is actually a separate piece, because this whole inside piece is cracked. So I think they cracked it when they replaced the windshield. So I don't know if I can replace just this piece that goes in there. If you guys know, leave me a message in the comments. I gotta order new ones of these because you could tell they replaced the windshield and this looks like crap. But other than that, the black panels that I painted came out really nice. Everything looks good the way it is. That's the old A-Spec shift knob. And we're gonna see where things go. I have the material that matches that seat somewhere here. Oh, it might be over here. Yeah. So I got the material that matches the seat. This is the material that matches the seat here. So I can use this fabric here, it's thin, for the shift boot knee brake cover, and then this piece, because it has foam in the back of it, I can use that for the door panels. But honestly, I think I might just do the shift boot and knee brake cover and leave the door panels the way they are. That's what I'm thinking. Leave a comment, tell me what you guys think. Should I do the door panels also in this material? That way it's like this. Or should I just kind of leave it the way it is? I like the leather on the door panel with that little bit of gray versus having to do this and try to find me another black one. So I don't know, I'm gonna feel it out. Tell me what you guys think. I'm gonna figure out this window issue, but I'm not taking the whole thing apart. If it's not a fuse, then it is what it is. The window could stay stuck up at this point. So alright guys, I found the problem with the back window. So when I tap the line to run it directly from the harness from the PWCU straight to the back window, what I ended up doing apparently was splicing the wire. So when I put everything back, it was pinching. I don't know if you guys will be able to see it, but I had to, this camera does not focus very well. Let me see if I can adjust the zoom. Anyway, so I just stripped it, and I'm gonna solder that without actually cutting the line, and then I'm gonna stuff I'm gonna put it back where it belongs, and which is back there, and put everything together before I put the center pieces and stuff, and just make sure it works. I think it was just being pinched. You can kind of see a pinch there. I don't know how good the camera's gonna pick it up, but I believe that's the problem. So I'm just gonna solder it real quick. Okay, the new seat rails came in. We're gonna take them out the box. We're gonna test it, see if it actually, not test it, but just put them in the car, fit it, make sure they fit. As far as everything is concerned, I put the back together because I don't have an issue with that harness. The issue is right at the PWCU. The problem I'm having is the blue and red wire, when it bends, it loses all voltage. If I straighten it out, it's fine. So I ordered a de-pinning kit. I gotta take the pin out of that. I've never done it before. I don't know what that's like, so hopefully I can do it. I've watched a few videos. De-pin it, cut the wire, and then put a new wire, solder it, repin it so it's consistent. But yeah, it's the blue wire for sure. Every time I kink it, I lose all power to the back window. When I straighten it out like the way it is, it stays. But for that piece to go back into there, it needs to turn. So it has to kink. I was thinking about running it straight up into the glove box, but that it's just not long enough. So, because I would have just left it in the glove box and call it a day. Unfortunately, it doesn't work that way. So I can't run it up into the glove box. Okay, so this is the 1321. It's really nice. It's got a nice looks like powder coat on it. It says 1320. It came in some really good packaging. why I went with 1320, these were like over 100, I think it was like 100, 130 bucks, 150 bucks, versus Planted was $300 for pretty much the same thing. And you don't even see these. So we're gonna just test fit it now in the car and make sure it works. If that works, then we're gonna install the slider and then install the seats. I don't even know if I can do that today because I don't have any hardware. I didn't check the box to see if they gave me hardware. But with the seats didn't come with hardware, and you would have thought that at least the sliders would come with hardware, and the sliders don't come with hardware. So I have to have something. I have tons of like bolts here, and something's gonna work, so we'll figure it out. All right, guys, let's get the seats in. As far as this one, we're gonna keep out because I still gotta do that module, but we can put the driver's seat in today. So let's get that out of the way. I'm still figuring out this module issue. I bought, where is it? A couple of things on Amazon. De-pinning tool, a piece to repin, the voltmeter that actually shows what the voltage, has a screen on it, some pins, and these little rubber seals, mainly because I want to, there's a hole in the passenger side door panel. You can see that little empty slot there. Let's see if I can put one of those little rubber black gaskets in there. And yeah, so I want to get the seat in. I'm going to see if any of these bolts here work for the floor, because the old ones are pretty nasty looking. And I still got to put the seatbelt on actually, so let me do that first. All right, guys, I know it feels like every video I have my shirt off, but it's Florida. Give me a break. Okay, so the seat is in, and about that much headspace. So I sat inside. Granted, this is a little thicker, and oh gosh, very comfortable. I have enough space to close the door. Barely touches, so that's not bad. And then as far as headspace is concerned, I mean, I'm not like, yeah, I'm sure a bump I'm gonna hit, but I also have the seat all the way like sitting more upright. I can actually recline it a little bit. So if I bring the seat back a little, now I have more headspace. Door still closes. And let me tell you, the seating position with these seats are way better than the other ones. The other ones, I felt like I was sitting super low. These are way more comfortable. It was a pain in the ass to get them in. That's why I'm like dripping a sweat. I had to finally put the fan on. Well, she's coming along. I mean, the only issue now I have is that back window. I haven't started her in a while. I think everything's connected, so I should be able to just start her up a second. Make sure she starts right up. Start it right up. Good seat position. Cool. I'm gonna turn her off because I don't want to smell exhaust fumes the whole time. That's how it ends. Okay. Now I just gotta figure out what to do with this window. Take this target top back off so I get some air. And then hopefully, after I fix this window, I can put the passenger seat back in. And yeah. And then the entire center console. Or center console first, then the seat. And the seat's a pain, bro. Trying to get that like bolt, the two bolts in the back, I have to go underneath, try to push them down so they're centered, and then hold it down while also using the other hand to try to wrench it in. It was a pain, but we got it done. And I'm happy. So I had to take this thing back off. It's recording. that look?
Looks great.
Don't lose your flip-flop. I know it looks cool. You gotta fall for it.
Yeah.
All right, guys.
It looks like a completely different car on the inside versus that.
Yeah, I know the inside looks good. So this isn't the final piece. We still got a shift boot to get done. We still got an e-brake cover to get done, and we still got to wrap the steering wheel. But how you like it, babe?
Looks good.
All right, yeah, it looks good, guys. It looks real good. As far as the back window, it works right now, but that can change at any second. So I actually just left down there like the power control module showing. That way if I gotta wiggle the wire to kind of get it to work, then I'll do that. But the interior, this is the exterior, but the interior looks good. So I'm happy with it. Now we got to start working on suspension stuff in due time. New floor mats will be in eventually. So I just sold the door cards. I gotta I gotta go to post office and ship those out.
Nice.
Some money I get from that, I'm paying for the floor mats because they're the same amount I just sold those for.
Perfect.
All right, she's got to go back upstairs to work. But so that's it. The interior is pretty much done. I'll show you when we get the door panels on. Excuse me, rephrase that. The new door handles and the floor mats and the shift boot e-brake cover and the steering wheel cover. Steering wheel cover I gotta stitch myself, so that's gonna be fun. But yeah, this is it. I'm gonna ride it around the block real quick just to get comfortable, see how it feels. Black interior in the back looks so good. Stay positive, stay humble. We only have good days. Keep two wheels on the ground and keep shifting. Peace.